make us sick. There's a reason why we have fear and stress, and that is to protect us from danger. So let's imagine that some bear chases you. At this moment, your body activates the fight and flight response. This response makes you more capable of escaping from the bear. So your heart beats faster, your pupils dilate, your digestion slows down, your blood vessels contract, your muscles become tenser, your breathing becomes faster, and your blood pressure can increase. All these processes happen so that you can escape from the danger and get to safety. And then finally, when you're safe, the body will return to homeostasis. Your heart is pumping at a lower rate, your stress hormones lessen, and the body begins to relax. The problem with the body is that it can't separate a real situation from an imagined one. The body will go through the same stress response as the real deal. Your body can only handle stress for a short time. If you experience too much stress, your body will eventually break down, become sick. There's a difference between physical and psychological stress. Physical stress is when you're in real danger, such as a predator that's after you. And psychological stress comes from our thinking. The reason why our thoughts and emotions can create diseases is because there's no real solidity in the universe. So that means that thoughts and emotions also are vibrational energy. And because the body is only vibrational energy, our thoughts can therefore affect our body and create diseases. Dr. Hammer worked at a cancer clinic in Munich, Germany. One day he found out that his son Dirk got killed by an Italian prince. And not long after that, he got testicular cancer. Hammer had never had any serious illnesses in his life. So he thought it was quite strange that he got cancer. He started to wonder if his cancer had anything to do with the trauma from his son's death. Hammer worked in a cancer clinic, so he had access to cancer patients. So he started to interview them and made CT scans of their brains. He asked them if they had experienced anything traumatic before their cancer diagnosis. Everyone told him that they had. Hammer interviewed thousands of patients and had a lot of data. He found out that every cancer patient with a similar diagnosis experienced the same emotional trauma. The most interesting thing was that on the brain scans, Hammer found concentric rings, and every patient with the same type of cancer had the same area activated in the brain. Hammer found out that every cancer is part of a biological program that starts after a conflict. This conflict shock is when you experience something extremely traumatic out of the blue. Stressful challenges can be things like death, breakups, unemployment, or monetary issues. When you experience this emotional shock, it impacts a specific predetermined area in the brain connected to a specific organ. And your body then creates cancer to deal with the event. Every disease runs in two phases: the conflict active phase when you first experience the conflict, and the healing stage when you heal from the emotional trauma. The symptoms that you experience can either start in the conflict active phase or the healing stage. The problem is that many people repeat the same emotional cycle when they think about the event that happened a while ago, and therefore they repeat the disease active phase and the healing stage. If they want to break this cycle, they need to finally let go of the event. The same stressful event doesn't create the same type of cancer. Our past experience, social conditioning, values and beliefs can affect the interpretation of the situation. So that means that people can have the same experience but interpret everything from a different perspective. And that affects what kind of cancer you get.